to all Atmas and Namaskaram to my Atma Guru, under whose instruction today we are going to discuss about the important message from the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran contains totally 114 surahs, that is chapters. So it speaks about how mankind has to lead a peaceful, peaceful life in a disciplined way and move in the path of what Allah has taught to mankind. Ultimately, the mission is everyone should lead a righteous life, which Allah has taught through the Quran and through His prophets. In Surah 1 it says, Al-Fatiha, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All the praises and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of the mankind and all that exists, the only owner and the only ruling judge of the day of resurrection. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help for each and everything. This is the prayer what the people have to make to Allah, seeking His mercy, seeking His blessings. Guide us to the straight way. So we have to surrender to Allah to seek His guidance to move in the righteous path. The way of those on whom you have bestowed your grace, not the way of those who earned your anger, nor of those who went astray. Not on the negative way. You please guide us the right path, the righteous path. This is the first prayer in the Quran. Then in the chapter 2, Surah 2, Al-Baqarah, this contains 286 verses. The Holy Quran is the book whereof there is no doubt a guidance to those who are pious believers of Islamic monotheism, who fear Allah much and abstain from all kinds of sins and evil deeds. So this book on the Holy Quran teaches how one has to lead a life which is free from sins and misdeeds, evil deeds. Because it is Allah doesn't show mercy on those who do evil acts, which He has forbidden, and love Allah much and perform all kinds of good deeds which He has ordained. So always do all good things what Allah has ordained. Who believe in the Al-Ghaib, unseen, and perform the prayers, Ikamat as-Salat, and spend out of what we have provided for them. Give zakat, spend on themselves, their parents, their children, their wives, etc., and also give charity to the poor, and also in Allah's cause. The Quran teaches how a person has to carry on his duties. Here, Al-Ghaib means things not seen. Allah cannot be seen. We cannot see, but we can follow Him. We have to surrender to Him to guide us the right path. But the word includes vast many. Belief in Allah, angels, holy books, Allah messengers, day of resurrection, and divine preordainments. The day of resurrection means when a person, based on his good or evil acts, one can go to hell or heaven is decided on the day of resurrection. So one who believes in Allah, one who believes the Allah, angels, holy messengers, all these people. It also includes what Allah and His messenger informed about the knowledge of the matters of past, present and future. News about the creation of heavens and earth, botanical and zoological life, and the news about nations of the past and about paradise and hell. All these are included under this one has to believe, which is being told in the Al-Ghaib. Then he says prayers have to be offered. The prayers is called Ikamat as-Salat, means the performance of prayer. It means that each and every Muslim, male and female, is obliged to offer his or her prayers regularly 5 times a day at a specified time. The male in the mosque in congregation and the female at home. As the Prophet had said, order your children for prayers at the age of 7 and discipline them about it at the age of 10. The chief of family, town, tribe, etc. and the Muslim rulers of a country are held responsible before Allah in the case of non-fulfillment of the obligation by the Muslims under the authority. So, every Muslim, male or female, should offer prayers to Allah 5 times a day at a specified time. And they should start the prayers starting from the age of 7. And it is the duty of the head of the family or the society to see that all people follow these prayers regularly. One must offer prayer as the Prophet used to offer them with all their rules and regulations. Offering the prayers have got certain rules and regulations. What is that? Standing, bowing, prostrating, sitting. Yes, offer your prayers the way you see me offering them. And here, in one of the duties of the for people involves offering zakat. Zakat means certain fixed proportion of the wealth and of each and every kind of property to be paid yearly for the benefit of the poor in the Muslim community. So every person, a certain portion of their wealth has to be offered to poor Muslims, for the benefit of poor in the Muslim community. The payment of zakat is obligatory as it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. So it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, paying zakat. Zakat is a major economic means for establishing social justice and leading the Muslim society to prosperity and security. So it is one of the most economic means. So everyone should offer zakat. That is Allah's guidance, order. And who believe in Quran and Sunnah, which has been sent down, revealed to you, and in that which was sent down before you, the Torah and the Injil Gospel, etc. And they believe with certainty in the hereafter, resurrection, recompenses of the good and bad deeds, paradise and hell. So one who follow the path of Quran, they believe with certainty that in the hereafter means resurrection. That is, at the time of at the end of the period, what is the good and evil deeds based on which one goes to the hell or heaven is told here. Here, it explains about Quran and the Sunnah. What is Sunnah is narrated by Umar, Allah's messenger, who said that Islam is based on the following 5 principles. To testify that La ilaha illallah Anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Iqamat as-salat, to perform the 5 compulsory congregational prayers. So, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. The 5 principles, first one. Second is to worship compulsory congregational prayers. The group, male should do in a group, in a congregational prayers in a mosque. And the ladies at home. To pay zakat, offer the wealth for the benefit of poor. To perform Hajj, a pilgrim to Makkah, one has to do this. To observe some fasting during the month of Ramadan. So, these are the 5 principles every person should follow. They are on true guidance from their Lord, and they are the successful. One who follows these principles told in Quran as to how one has to live, they are successful and they are blessed by Allah. This is what explained here. This explains about how one has to lead a righteous life. And the entire Quran explains the rules and regulations how one has to lead a true pious life, a righteous life, and move in the path of Allah to surrender to Him and offer the prayers for so that they get the blessings from Allah. Thank you.